lovelies, welcome to the very first episode of Eat Right Africa. My name is Ayo Elizabeth, and perhaps you've always known me as a fashion designer. That is absolutely true. However, I've got great news for you. I am a certified nutritionist. I studied nutrition science at the University of Vienna from 2005 to 2010. Those were 5 amazing years of my life. And I have decided to create this platform, Eat Right Africa. And Eat Right Africa is dedicated to shaping the health lifestyle of Africans. Don't forget that you can always consult this platform for health issues, for nutrition advice, for the kind of diet that you think you should be going on, and so on and so forth. On a weekly basis, I will be bringing you very valuable food and nutrition advice. And let's get started with the very first episode. On the first episode of Eat Right Africa, we're going to be talking about the ideal weight. That's the topic for this episode. Now, what is the ideal weight? How do you find out if you are overweight or underweight, or you have a healthy weight? I'm going to be showing you how. In the world of health and nutrition, professionals use a yardstick that we call the BMI, which means the body mass index. It's how you find out whether your weight is ideal, whether you should be going on a diet, whether you should be eating more healthy stuff, and so on. So the body mass index is a yardstick that is used to determine whether your weight is ideal, whether your weight is over or it's under. Now, you always need to know how tall you are and how much you weigh. Everybody knows what a body scale is, so you need your body scale. And with this, you find out how much you weigh. If you're planning to go on a diet, you cannot not have one of this. In my case, for example, I weigh 55 kilos. That's my weight. And then I need to know exactly how tall I am. And I am 168 centimeters. So you change your height into meters. That would be 1.68 meters. So in order to calculate my BMI, my body mass index, I divide 55 over 1.68 raised to power 2, and then I find out the figure. Now that you've done that calculation, you probably have a number. If the number that you have falls between 18.5 and 24.9, then your weight is ideal. If the number that you have is over 25, then you are overweight and you should start thinking about living a healthier lifestyle and eating the right diets. So we also have other segments in the BMI radar, which would be, for example, underweight. That means that your body mass index is under 18.5. And if your body mass index is over 30, you are, categorized as obese. And if it's over 35, as clinically obese. On the one hand, the body mass index is not the sole yardstick for finding out whether the human body is overweight or healthy, but it is a very generally accepted method. The thing is, if you have a lot of muscles, maybe you do a lot of sports and you do a lot of weightlifting and you've built a lot of muscles, then you obviously might have a higher BMI. But if you don't have a lot of muscles, it is not rocket science. You probably know it, right? You know if you have muscles or if you don't. If you're just sitting around and you laze around a lot, or your work involves a lot of sitting around and you watch a lot of TV and you just sit on the couch, you know that that is not the same as doing sports. So in cases like that, the BMI may not be a perfect way. However, it is generally acceptable and it is a yardstick that you can at least use to start your weight loss journey. So my lovelies, I'm sure that you've heard about lots and lots of advantages and benefits that come with maintaining a healthy body weight. So if you are overweight according to your BMI calculation or you're obese, you really need to start thinking about going on a diet. On the next episode, I will be talking about what kinds of diets to choose, what kind of food to eat, and how to prepare this kind of foods. And I will be focusing on the kinds of foods that you get in Africa. So you definitely want to come back for episode 2. Once again, my name is Ayo Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.